Here comes Garland. Garland dishes to Levert. Levert throws it down. Nice job by Karis Levert. See if he made a gesture or anything, perhaps. Hung on the rim. He's going to have to step his game up. He may be asked to guard the other team's best perimeter player this season. There's going to be a lot on his plate. He's capable, though. Chunk of that coaching staff is brand new as Garland fires at him.
You know, watching that basketball and he gets a little pump fake, everybody's head goes up.
Garland! And the Cavaliers have taken an 8-point lead.
Those hands right in. Then Darius Garland just playing like a defensive back in football, watching the eyes of the inbounder. That's crazy.
Defense, they're still top 10 in the league. That was close to a backcourt. Pass back to Allen. Flipping it up and in. Was a problem. The clock was a problem too. Yes, it was. Strus catch or shoot. Look out. Second quarter. We mentioned it. And Allen with a steal. Jared Allen knocks it away. Gets it off to Dean Wade. Now it's Garland. Garland. Oh, what a move.
He's coming full steam. Darius picks up ahead of Steve. Gets a little peekaboo fake there. Everybody goes for it.
Marvin Bagley,
very nice.
Headed the wrong way. Opened up flaming here in this opening quarter. He has 11. Garland penetrates. He'll work one back to Niang.
To Mobley for a score.
Mitchell's checked here by Duarte. Mobley now. Once Garland finds Garland. Garland in toward Duarte, I should say. He loops it up and in. Scores his playmaker and shooter in this his third season. As Garland's meanwhile straight away goes to Allen. Oh, my! Teams, the other 22 teams all get scheduled a pair of games. That was beautiful. As Mitchell finds Darius Garland, and that should just about do it. Michael Malone wants a timeout.
Back in the basketball. Nice play by Darius Garland. Wow.
Conwoo tracks it down. Try to deal to Daniels. Garland's there. Garland behind the back. Now the Cavs have numbers. Garland, Jerome. Nice job.
Cade Cunningham, number 9.
수비수를 이겨내고 있습니다. 커닝의 득점. 네.
Simple. Well, they trust everybody to shoot it. Cade against Cada. Spins to the rim, flips it up and fills it up. Here comes Hero down the lane, blocked by Jalen Duren, blocked it to Beasley, hands it to Cade. Cade right to the rim, finger roll, fills it up, count that baby, and a foul.
Now the Pistons can go the other way with it. Putting the
Paul Reed. This is on the run, allowed to Reed for a flush.
Team that seems to work well with one another. Good communication from the top down from Jordan Fernandez. There's another good feed inside, and Jalen Duren with the dunk inside. Keep him right away from the cylinder. Make it a little more difficult. Now it rolled on. Cade on the cut. Tough! And somehow gets it
against Edwards. Cade. Bump fake on Edwards. Hit it! Count that baby and a foul. Foul on Edwards.
These guys are
Greatest players ever, LeBron James. Here's Cade. Stop and go to the basket. Lays it up, lays it in. Cade Cunningham. 5:22 to play in the first. Cade inside, an easy 2 on a reverse. By the way, it's his 7th 20-point game in 9 outings. Driving and getting it swatted is Trey Mann. Ball loose on the floor, scooped up by Paul Reed. Cade bounces back to Reed, to the basket for a jam. Down the run. Nice bounce to Simone for a stuff. Outside to Cade. Cade puts it on the floor. Gets to the paint, squares up and fires and fills it up. Cade against Zaire Williams. Cade turns to the basket, scores it. Don't put Williams on him because he has size, but
Claxton was running straight up the gut with no one picking him up.
Cunningham, good spin, and finish.
comes the screen. Fox working on Beal. Fox, jumper, good. De'Aaron Fox. Welcome to DC, Mr. Fox. How do you do? Big shot.
The core switched off with Sexton and one. And what was I saying about De'Aaron Fox? You live in the paint. You eat in the...
And it's all over. Fox with an opportunity to shoot the three ball instead. Wants the challenge. Look at that ball! De'Aaron Fox!
Oh, boy. Show and go. It's show and tell time in Sacramento with the Okie doke.
And nice job by Bielitsa. Now it's Fox.
Good job by the home.
Fox. Oh, what a move by De'Aaron Fox and one.
Oh, my.
Fox. Goodbye. Oh, you don't like that. You don't like NBA basketball. The exclamation point from De'Aaron Fox. And it's all over. Fox with an opportunity to shoot the three ball instead. Wants the challenge. Look at that ball. De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, boy. Show and go. It's show and tell time in Sacramento with the Okie
and have been active. He makes a heck of a pass. Now watch him get himself back in the play, get smacked on the head.
Good to see Alex Caruso in uniform. He left the game on Thursday with lower back soreness. Halliburton, and he knew that one was going down. He started the back pedal as soon as he released it, and the Pacers.
We were talking about Jaren Jackson Jr. the other night. How about this guy's release?
shot clock at 5. Halliburton in his triple bag. Fall away. Off shot.
Right here.
Halliburton here. And clear it out. Halliburton. And one.
We can't seem to win a normal game. It was Luka in front of him. Nembhard came up to set a screen. He said, get away. Let me go one-on-one. Draws the contact. As soon as he feels it, he gets into the shooting motion.
Got to hit him. Miles missed him. Oh, that's good. That's good. He's able.
Look at that.
Somehow, Tyrese.
I mean, just a nice job split it and get it out of his hands.
Halliburton for another 3.
Yes. Looking good. It looks easy, too. The joy is there. A really good job swinging it out. He's got a wide open look. He spaces it.
Foul to give. I'm not sure what that was, other than a turnover.
There were too many of those unforced ones tonight. When I say that, you can pick up full court. You're not making shots. It makes it a lot more difficult. And one. And one.
Now he's picked up his second. Dame having a field day driving. A Dame drive gives him 8 points.
Not wild. He went in the back. He was gone for a while. It's quiet 34, though. Jeez.
And so this team has improved their defense, but also just their overall approach. They've simplified things offensively.
Dame with a step back right behind 3-point territory. Averaging double figures in 4 straight games coming into tonight.
Yeah, just a real solid player out of Iowa. Great shooter. And probably concentrate more on defense than they actually want to.
Good pass, good finish.
High school in Chicago, yeah, he's been around a long time, and he's only 23 years old. And the championship of the Lakers in 2020.
Puts it back to Prince. Single digits on the shot clock. Here goes Dame penetrating. And he hesitated just enough to find the clear. But remember, they attempted 54 threes in that preseason game. Dame attempted 3 here tonight.
In NBA history.
Now the Gloves pass with a pass. He lays it off softly with the left hand. From the good position on Bona. Again, one-on-one coverage. Again, looking for Dane. He fires and hits as only Dane can.
Looks like I look, just close up all the way to three, take that three away, make him take a tough shot, but he can make shots.
That guy can make shots too. Another three-pointer for Dane. And the Raptors, you mentioned, Steve, they don't shoot a ton of three-pointers. They're 1 for 3 here tonight, but that guy does. And that guy has
the top scorer in the first half with a 20-piece. White chases him, Lillard the floater. He's nasty.
Scouting report. You know Lopez is going to challenge. Just get it up there. Throw something off the glass. Don't worry about making it.
Giannis finger roll finish. A beauty with the left hand and an and one chance for the Greek Freak.
And that was the other thing about the game last night. Watch the pocket pass. Was a pocket pass.
To the respect that we long so deserve, let us continue to make it to the playoffs.
Attack and run with a purpose. Batted away. That was intended for Gafford. Behind the back bounce, Trey. Lob it back to Jalen. He lays it in. What a play. What a hit play by the...
I think Lively went to the locker room early on. Don't know if he's going to play the rest of the night.
And a tries it on Capella. Tough hook shot, no. Rebound Dyson Daniels over to Trey. Harassed by Carter. Down the lane. Floater up and in. That cuts it to 8.
Hawks just keep the pressure.
Sideline Carter. Clint jumps out at him. Turnover. Hawks have it. They can tie this game with a 3. Trey at the top. He'll take it for time. On the line to Kabu. How he can make that happen in just a blink of an eye.
Struggling, to say the least.
Not only are they cold, but they're making it hard on themselves with their shot selection.
Yeah.
Jalen. Yeah, one. Dyson Daniels is one of those defenders that gives you, on the same possession, a second effort and a third effort. He just does not give up. Trey nails a 3. Capella creates a little space. Clingan comes to cover. Now Trey from the sideline, good. Then the Miami Heat. Off the turnover, Ricochet slams. Back out to B. Trey on the line to Clint, and he throws it down. Coming off that 50-point fourth quarter. Whoa! A long pass, knocked down. Hawks take it away. Jalen at midcourt, over to Trey. Steps back and fires.
6:23 left in the third. Brunson in the paint. The no look to Hart. Hart with a layup.
That is the 13th turnover of the game for the Pels. Trying to get back and match up. Brunson, the hot hand.
Yeah, just said you got to get up. You got to get up on the catch.
That's an adjustment from Poole, who's a bona fide shooter. Brunson. Josh Hart, his three-pointer. Got it. Knicks spreading the wealth once again.
The Pacers have just 4 timeouts remaining, and you've got to take 2 of them in the second half.
Done cold over the last 3 minutes. He stops. Can't get it there. A leader by Jalen Brunson. Brunson. Anunoby. Second dunk for OG Anunoby. Man, he has become a real player. There's Bridges' first make. He played 16 minutes with a goose egg next to his name.
Grimes pass intended for Powell. Marshall trying to deny Brunson on the drive with the spin and the shot and the hit. Jalen
shoots it straight all the time. Bridges with a rebound. 1.5 minutes to play in the first. Bridges from the lane, a leaning gun goes. Gabe nearly had his pocket picked by Josh Hart. Goes behind the back, and now Bridges does take it away. Scoops it to Brunson. Lobs it to Anunoby. Great look ahead by Brunson. By the Pistons is clear.
Really sure about when I first started playing with him. You watch it on TV, but to be with him on the floor and see that in person, seeing RJ being that aggressive, the way that he's able to get guys involved.
Leading the Knicks in that category. shaking his Brunson. Brunson step back over Harris, nails it. Missed his first shot, he's in his next three.
The 6-footer with a rim run. R2 is more impressive than that, too. By far.
How about this?
He missed a bunch of time. In fact, the last 5 games with a calf injury. Shea fading away out of bounds, bouncing off of a defender. It still shows the touch.
I'm not sure, but take a look at this, folks. It's by Barnes out front. It just fades.
Good transition defense by Cleveland. Gilgeous Alexander feels a little bump then throws it in.
Very strong, so he just wants
Time to fake. Gilgeous Alexander, backdoor cut.
Just such a pretty pass from Hartenstein. He fits very well here. 2 go to him, the back cut by Shea. But again, this is just off an offensive rebound. This isn't a set play.
Garland trying to hand off Isaiah Joe, picks it off. Gilgeous Alexander, Mobley in pursuit, throws him down. Little bump, creating some space. Also leading the team in assists tonight with 5. Gilgeous Alexander, step back, 3-pointer, line drive.
He just pours it on. He doesn't really, he stays low on this. He takes a little bump and still has the presence of mind to put it in the basket.
big production here in the first half. This game very much resembling the game against New York. SGA is going to get bumped. He got clipped on the arm. He hits the deck.
Just probing the defense once again with the basketball. And there's that hit on the arm for the wrist.
Shot 77% from line, 76% from line. Misses that. Jackson kept it alive. Gilgeous Alexander has it. Oh, ball fake and slam.
There goes Shea Gilgeous Alexander. He's got the tall Anthony Black on him. At 6'7", matching up against the 6'6" Gilgeous Alexander. And forces him into a tough shot, and he makes it anyway. Isaac was able to score, and SGA, great patience, ball fake. Able to
side help perfectly done. Curry through 2 defenders. Steph to lay it up and in. Take it to the rim.
Same play here. Trying to isolate Clay. Quickly hand. Loses the ball. Down court Curry. Wiggins. What a catch by Curry. Bradley caught 1 second to fire. Marshall good at the close. Rebound punched out by Irving. Curry gets it here on the corner. Wiggins. What a play.
Curry comes up firing the other way off the big swing.
JP and Green having a few words, smiling on the other end. Curry comes back with the layup. It is a 10-2 run for the Wizards. Trail by 8. Curry.
Celtics only 4 of 13 from the field, so both teams really struggling shooting. Curry, nice feed inside, paint all alone.
Going inside the top 45, here's a ball by Curry, and he runs it in, and he's 7 for 7.
He's their second leading scorer. He's got an ankle issue. This guy right here, Curry, has to make it happen for them. Well, he usually does.
Steph bombs another 3. All moving around nicely. Schroeder off iron there. Trace with the rebound. Steph. First shot of the game is perfect.
Into this season and check 15 pounds, looking great, guys.
Curry a 3. Puts it in. Steph Curry from downtown. And the lead back up to 13. Curry came up with a turnover.
A big challenge tonight. Steph Curry sidestep 3 to open the third, and that's a nice beginning. It's hard to go right and give it up. Derrick Jones Jr. halfway down and out. The push ahead, Wiggins. Touchdown!
This game is Doncic rips another one, and immediately turns to the Mavericks bench.
Luka Doncic, you know he wants to make a statement, and boy, has he here. 5-point lead, 10-point for Luka. Top 75 all time. Still smack dab in the middle of his prime. And to be an afterthought in a trade is incredible. They
scoring has thrived under Jason Kidd. He was a big fan of Kidd's. Obviously, they have a lot of connection, a lot of great discussions about the position.
This entire Laker group has been playing terrifically, particularly on the defensive side of the floor.
Kyrie Irving gives it to Christie. Christie drives, and he comes from behind by Doncic. Blocked again. Prior to and since the trade, they play hard. Now, they had a dud against Golden State on Sunday, GA, but they have been very impressive as Doncic gets it up and lays it in.
Luka there on that attack.
Kyrie right back at him. Can't finish it. Doncic.
A couple keys to the gym, Corey. You never know. First Clipper lead since it was 25-24 for the Clippers. Luka Doncic able to get downhill and gets his easiest bucket of the night. Doncic out front, working against former All-NBA defensive team player Simmons. Luka on the drive, got it! To get his mojo and swag back. And these are the type of plays that Luka Doncic has used to haunt the Clippers throughout his career. Averages 32. Luka playing with 5 fouls. Zubac trying to guard the step.
Right has the board. Got about 3 minutes or so to really get back in it for the Lakers. And that's a good start. And one. But nice seal. Gets the pass and the foul, so he'll be a free throw here to complete.
Played plenty more than the 16 to 18 he was playing the first two. They take it away from him, and now the Lakers with Luka at the other end. They find him. Here's Doncic. He lays it up and in. 2 for 9 from the floor, and the Lakers are up by only 1.